ladies and gents. You weren't expecting me, were you? Now the fever has kicked my ass all of today, so unfortunately I haven't been able to release the trial builds. You can see that I look horrible, but I'm sure you don't mind. Now I have something special for you that I made. I'm sure it'll be something you all enjoy. And I forgot the music. Well, this is what I get for being all... Anyway, here. Let's put on an hour of chill guitar music for all of you. And I will go through a build that I've created using the Thrax Strikers. It's a very unique build, something very special that you might enjoy. I'm going to show you how to use it right now. Let me remove my cam temporarily. Besides, I'm sure you don't want to look at my face, my tired, ugly face. But let's go through it and I'll show you how it works. These are the fractured realities, Thrax Strikers. You will be putting in an adrenaline cell and a berserker cell. Your special, uniquely enough, will be adamant bolt instead of the Titan's crash. Why? Because you're focusing on part breaks, not stagger. This is because you'll be bonding with the Stalker's Scorn, alright? And that'll help you deal 4.5% damage per orb, multiplied by 5 orbs, 20 something extra percent bonus damage. And that is actually very useful. That's actually very useful. So you'll be using the Stalker Scorn, which comes with Assassin's Frenzy. I'll explain a little more about that in a while. You will have Iceborne as your Omnicell, of course. This is very useful. Skarn's Defiance, as always, with Etheric Attunement. Shields are good. Yeah, never miss out on those. Nash's Cap for your Tenacious Tough. Scrave Wing Jacket. You'll probably never see me use this before. You might be, what is he doing? No. Adrenaline Endurance Cell. I'll explain later. Nasher Grips with Ragehunter. Very useful. And Nasher Treads with a Tenacious Cell. Now, what this build gives you overall, to explain the numbers. You will have +6 Adrenaline, which gives you 3% damage for every 10 stamina missing. This is why you have Endurance from the Scrave Wing Jacket to increase your maximum stamina by 40, bringing your final stamina count to 150. Alright, that is a 45% damage increase when you have 0 stamina. You can use up a lot of stamina with this build, so that helps boost your damage tremendously, without sacrificing precious hit points. This is why Berserker is only +3, because this way you're not hurting yourself too much and you're still gaining 20% bonus damage. Very excellent. Ragehunter, Behemoths enrage all the time. The 40% damage increase is far more useful than Overpower with this build. Why? Because you're aiming for part breaks, and Overpower tends to only last for a short while, whereas the entire time that the Behemoth is enraged, you will deal 40% more damage, which lets you break parts even more, which in turn allows you to really devastate the Behemoth. You'll see this in action later. Now with Tenacious, you will have 30% boosted damage, thanks to your +6 Tough and the Iceborne cell. Although Berserker takes away a little bit of that, you will still have 1,550 hit points, which is a good 30% baseline bonus. Etheric Attunement for faster lantern cooldowns, and the rest I've already explained. Now, Assassin's Frenzy, whenever you break or assist in breaking a part, you gain 15% attack speed for 20 seconds. The important thing with this is that the only thing that goes up when you make it +6 is the duration. You don't really need 40 seconds. 20 is more than enough, which is why this build works in a uniquely different way. Now, if you like this build, you can go ahead, build it and try it out for yourself, but if you want to see the combat showcase, as always, we'll be going to some nasty little hunting grounds. Let's go to the Snowblind Waste. That's about a fair kill zone. Alright, and of course, don't forget, if you don't want to see the combat showcase, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Okay, I'm very thankful for everyone who does and everyone who did, even while I was mostly offline today. And if you feel like supporting my content, you want to see the Macho Man do more things, recover faster. No, I don't think I'll recover faster even if you do this, but you can feel free to drop a tip via the link in the description of the video. Every bit of spare change helps tremendously, as this is currently my only source of income. Now, without straining my voice too much, let's go in and smackadilly do things. I'm sorry, you'll have to stare at my ugly face for a little while. But I'm sure you don't mind, right? Look at this man, like, this is my reality after taking the second shot of the vaccination. It's no joke, it really isn't. It just rips your soul apart completely, and you just lie there in bed wondering why it's life the way it is, you know? Okay. Alright, let's do this. So this build is a little bit different. You want to spend stamina. The closest creature, based on your radar, is here. So, use your glider, start spending stamina. Now I will usually land a short distance away, remove my strikers, and I'll just go ham on his ass. Now why are you doing this? Because the more stamina you spend, the stronger you are. Take full advantage of that. Take full advantage of the stagger resistance as well. That's what I would do anyway. And occasionally, if I need to, I will sap more of my stamina. Now once you get a part break, this is where you get to go super ham. Part break, boom. Your attack speed bonus is back. And you can go super ham. See? And then you can whack them for additional health. I didn't even check the level of that Nazark. I probably should have. We had elemental disadvantage, so that's good. Again, with this build, you probably want to keep your stamina low. So as I approach a creature, Riftstalker being a good example, I will drain my stamina. Level 14 Riftstalker versus level 7 Aether Strikers. Good idea. Now you won't always get to fully boost your adrenaline, but that's okay. You can use dodge movement like I'm using right now to further sap your own stamina if you want to. Now that was an irritation, that's okay. And now that you've broken apart, again, you've got your assassins going on. There we go. Now that was a silly decision, but a decision nonetheless. And again, just keep in mind, the more parts you break, the better. Like, you don't have to be too concerned about getting your combos perfect, just make sure that you're breaking parts. Okay, and don't forget, with this thing we still have elemental disadvantage, yet we're kicking its ass so easily. Okay, just keep using your abilities and you'll pretty much be fine. Now if you do have to dodge a lot, that's okay. When I know I cannot do anything, I will just take advantage of it like that. Now keep in mind, those Terror Orbs are from the status effect delivered by your Lantern. Again, it's not even something you have to think about, it just happens. And it's very useful, especially for builds that focus on Tenacious, since you're thinking about your current health. And there you go, the Riftstalker is dead. Again, the combat showcase will, I mean, as you can see, is showing you that most of these creatures are really no match for you. Alright, as long as you play well and understand the build, sap your stamina on purpose and just use it freely to get a lot of extra damage while still being able to dodge, do whatever you want. It's actually very useful, and I might be structuring several other builds around this. Anyway, we hope you've enjoyed that little combat showcase. Thank you very much for enjoying my content. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and of course, if you want to leave a tip, I'd be very grateful if you do. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one. But before I go, here is our July's top tipper list. Thank you so much to Bravo7910, Idjit751, Breachinator, Sean, Lewis Graves, DrewZGG, VXZMPS. Thank you so much for dropping tips on me this month. And again, thank you to all of you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Tip if you feel like it. Link is in the description of the video. And I will see you on the next one. I might film a few more videos here, just because.